Hello, everyone. Uh, so we at the end of the second season in the League One rather, and yeah, we finished fifth compared to sixth last year. So we've got into the playoffs. I hope I don't win the playoffs because I don't want to go into the championship yet because I don't think I can compete. But yeah, so how the season went? Well, it didn't start very well. We won one match, drew the Carabao Cup first round with West Brom, but lost on penalties, and then lost and drew a few matches. But then we had a good September and a good run through October as well, where we won most of our matches and just lost just one to Rotherham. But yeah, won most of our matches, and then yeah, even November was pretty good. But then come December, everything started to go bad. We lost three games in a row, and then drew three games, and then won one, and then lost three games again. So seems like the AI figured out our tactics, and we had to change some things. So yeah, so since then the form was up and down, but we managed to pull things off up again at the end of the season. I mean, we didn't lose much in terms of league position. We were all right throughout. I just wanted to be mid-table or top half, and yeah, we managed to do that. But the good run at the end dragged us up to the playoff positions again. And yeah, this last win with Sheffield United was totally unexpected because they'd beat us every single game before that. We did play them multiple times in the season, not only in the league but in the FA Cup, twice in the FA Cup as well, because we managed to draw the home game, and then we lost the lost this game for a extra time goal. So we did okay, but still lost. So yeah, what's going to happen in the playoffs? I'll let you know once I've played that. In terms of finances, we're really bad. I mean, our sponsors was 120k, which was 70k the previous year. At the moment, we have 1.6 million deficit in cash. We're not making much money. We did sell some of our players, and we do have some monies that are supposed to come in. So this guy Daniel Oyatunde was doing pretty well, but we got a good offer for him for about, I think it was about 600,000 in total, with the future payments, or 750,000. We have a few more future payments coming in. He's a good player. He was scoring goals. Yeah, because he scored a few goals for us, and then he was bought by Oxford United, who haven't used him much other than as a substitute, and he hasn't been doing very well. He was developing very fast when he was with us, but doesn't seem to have progressed much since he left. In terms of our own squad, well, we did buy a couple of midfielders. Belarus, who was didn't start off very well, but the end of the season he was providing a few goals and assists. Matthew Word too, who's also, although it says he's a good League One player, he hasn't been good all the time, but he's played himself into first team regular. I had this young midfielder who was doing very well, Bowres. Um, if you look at it, I mean, he was progressing very well, but now he's sort of leveled off. So I'm a bit worried because his performance in the last half of the season hasn't been great as well. He's got great speed, and he was getting into good positions and creating a lot of chances, even if he wasn't getting a lot of assists. His speed and I don't know, his passing and movement helped the team a lot. But he is become one of the has become one of the team leaders, and even at a young age. But his stats are not going up as you would expect. The amount of games he's playing and his performances as well. So yeah, and then yeah, the other thing I want to talk about is yeah, Derek Abu. I mean, his technical ability is, you know, very average. I mean, below average, I would say. But yeah, he's been performing. I mean, I did take his playing time down to squad player, which he didn't like. So then I gave him a target of performing above 7 to restore his playing time, and he did it. He consistently performed above 7, and yeah, he's back to being a regular starter. But my question is, why? How is he doing it with all his stats being so average? So I'm a bit skeptical about how the game engine is producing, but yeah, it's a bit difficult because I have players with better stats who don't perform as well. So I'm not sure. I think, again, like I said, it's probably familiarity and being in the team counts for a lot more in the game engine. Um, who else? Jack Wells played a lot, and his stats look good, and well, his stars look good, but he doesn't. He's not very consistent. He has very good games, and then he has games where he just disappears. We had a couple of strikers. This guy dragged us up the table last season with all his goals. I mean, he had 22 goals and 15 goals this season. But he's retiring at the end of the year, which I'm not too bothered because his age and his physical stats are dropping like a stone. Everything is going down very quickly. The other guy I have is Woodrow, who had pretty good physicals, but again, he's 32 and his stats have been dropping quite a bit. He hasn't played as many games as I wanted him to because he was getting injured a lot. So this year, yeah, he's been injured so many times. I'm really not looking to extend his contract, though I might have to if nobody else signs for the team. I have these two young players, Clevey, who has been developing relatively okay, though he's sort of leveled off now, which again is worrying. John Howard, who I've played quite a bit this season, I also sent him out on loan. So he went to Oldham and played 15 games there and played 15 games for me, plus 7 before he went to Oldham. So I've given him a lot of game time, but his mental stats are not improving as much as I want them to. Concentration, bravery, and dribbling sort of. So he shows like he can be a good player, but in this team at least. But with his strength being so low, I'm a bit skeptical where he can play because he can't play as a out and out striker, from what I can see. So yeah, so the last game of the season, the playoffs, the last two games. So let's see how it goes. I've had to sell a few of the players who did well. They were getting older, make some money out of them. Got two players on loan, but this guy hasn't got match fit. However many games he's played, yeah, he's been unfit on in almost every game he played, and now he's sort of reached by playing in the under 21s. I got this guy, but yeah, he's. I haven't been brave enough to play him. I've got some complaints from his manager, but they've just accepted that he wasn't good enough. So yeah, so the main uh, thing is to get. Well, I am through to the next season, but hopefully not in the championship. But I need a better goalkeeper because these are the two guys I've got, and they have been okay a lot of the season, but suddenly they lose form and let in lots of goals. So yeah, Jordan Gibson, another player who's I think his flair. I don't know what it is about him. He just does some crazy stuff on the ground field and seems to create a lot of goals when the chips are down. So that's his only advantage. But I don't have. I can't say other than the midfielders and Osin McEntee, who's been a mainstay. This guy, his stats are much better than any mid defender I've got, but as you can see, his average rating has not been good. So it's not been overly overly happy with him. But well, he's got one more year, and then probably hope to get another. I have to get somebody next year who's strong and can jump because none of my players really can do that. I did buy this Argentinian player who looks to have a lot of potential. He only speaks basic English, but hopefully I can increase his strength. So he's got very good tackling and determination, which did drop after he joined the team because my team's not that high. So let's see how he goes through with that. So I'll update once the playoffs are done, and let's see how the next season go. Hopefully, I will get some